It's your boy Nitro Vaporwave. Welcome back. This time we're going to be watching a whole video. This time we're going to be watching Was Crash 4 Cancelled by CanadianGuyEh. Let's see what he's got. Oh yeah. Well, I just thought that Crash Bandicoot 4 online should have happened and for fruition, but sadly we never got that. So I would have been happy if there was, or another racing game at the very least, or another Crash Bash. Let's just get this started.
Over the past month, the news and updates about Crash Bandicoot 4's PvP Wumpa League has been quite confusing and overall dramatic. Let's talk about it. Whoa!
Oh my goodness.
What's up guys, CanadianGuyEh here, and back with a brand new Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time video. So a few weeks back, I made a video talking about the heavily implied multiplayer update for Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time, that we as fans have nicknamed Wumpa League. The reason being is because of the giant banner in the back of this video showing the words Wumpa League. Other evidence found was that when you 106% the game and return to the TV in Rude Awakening, there's a flash of this image, causing massive amounts of speculation, as the color scheme matches the Wumpa League banner, and of course there being a Wumpa fruit in the center. There is a number of interesting facts around this, and if you want to check out the video, you can click the card in the top right corner. However, shortly after the video was posted, a leaker by the name of Liam Robertson had come forward claiming that he had inside information about said Wumpa League, but it was not positive news. Liam claimed that his source told
Oh yeah. This is pretty much getting interesting. I'm gonna have to say this. I'm gonna have to really be with CanadianGuyEh. I really would have loved to have this online. It went from this. I mean, who wouldn't want a Crash 4 online, or any Crash game online, or I really want my PlayStation 5. I really want to get my PlayStation 5 and play this game online.
It was not positive news. Liam claimed that his source told him that Wumpa League was actually shelved back in November when the initial sales of Crash Bandicoot 4 had come in, basically saying that Activision was not really impressed with how the game performed. Now, Liam puts his content on Patreon, then later on releases it on his channel. But at this point in time of me making this video, he has not released the video publicly. Liam has also come forward and said that another source had told him conflicting information. So, suffice to say, there is a lot up in the air right now. This fiasco, however, has definitely confused the fan base and caused everyone to get into a tizzy. People on Twitter, Discord, Facebook, you name it, across the board, were all kinds of freaking out. But again, I was doubtful. Now, no hate or disrespect to Liam at all, because in fact he did privately send me the video, but something was not sitting right with me. First things first, the game being shelved back in November doesn't make sense, because this post that Crash Bandicoot had posted, the post about Wumpa League, was dropped on November 30th, and this was a big post to casually drop. If Wumpa League is or was shelved, then they should have removed this banner on the social media post, or not posted it at all. Otherwise, that's a failure on the Activision marketing team. They know that Crash and Spyro fans investigate every single pixel of every single thing that they post. Remember the Spyro drone post way back in the day, where if you look in the background, we saw a tiny Crash in a cart, and then a few days later the Game Awards happened and CTR Nitro Fueled was announced? Yeah, this was a thing. But the hole goes deeper. Back when the game was data mined, something was discovered in a Project Lava folder. In it was this burger parachute. Now apparently, Wumpa League is supposed to have a similar parachute mechanic like Fortnite, Apex Legends, and all the other battle royales. I don't know how it would work, but you can't argue with the fact that it's, you know, there in the files. Now, when the announcement for the next-gen consoles had come along, there was a press release that came out that said the following quotes, quote, "Activision to celebrate an unforgettable 25th anniversary all year long. Fans should also be on the lookout for tons of fantastic festivities from Activision Blizzard aimed to engage Crash Bandicoot fans throughout the year. Fans can expect more information on the PC edition at a later date, along with other fun happenings in celebration of the franchise's 25th anniversary." This press release was set to release on February 9th, 2021. As you can see though, multiple times does this press release refer to some sort of content happening throughout 2021, as it's Crash's 25th anniversary. Of course, it doesn't mention anything of new game modes, but it implies that content definitely coming throughout the year. Now, I dedicated an entire video to this, but Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, has come to Battle.net, Blizzard's and Activision's PC client. Now, this could be a sign towards multiplayer content as well. Why? With the exception of the remaster of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, every game on that client has a multiplayer aspect to it. And of course, Wumpa League being multiplayer, it would fit perfectly on the PC client. Also, with the release of the Nintendo Switch, Xbox Series X, and PlayStation 5 ports, there have been some changes that were noted under the hood. The biggest one being Polar's hitbox, allowing for players to get that insanely perfect relic a lot easier than before. But not just that, but...
Alright. You know, I gotta say this. I actually do like how they patched up Polar's hitbox so that you can get the crates easily. Because, oh my god, when I first tried it out and it was like that, it's like, how am I supposed to hit these crates? This is so annoying. Like, I'm really not gonna lie, I actually tried getting all the boxes. It was hard as it was really not a fun trip before the patch. Now, I also wanted to get my hat. Like I said, can't wait to get my PlayStation 5 and to play the Crash Bandicoot 4. It's About Time on PlayStation 5.
But not just that, but colors, lighting, and a whole bunch of other aspects like a wall that was missing in the original version was also implemented. So obviously, they went through the game again and made some changes. Maybe some changes that we haven't even seen yet. Well, over on the Switch version, the mad lad Kevin Fagarigan, who's become infamous in the franchise to 106% Crash 4 multiple times, has already 106% the Switch version. I asked him if he could run over to the TV and check if the little tease that we saw before was still there. And lo and behold, he checked it and that little tease still pops up. Now, if Wumpa League was shelved, or they did not have any plans for it anymore, then I would think that they would have gone back and removed that little tease when they went back to make the fixes that they made. But they didn't. It's still there, clear as day. On top of that, for the new versions of the game, there is a little pop-out that sometimes happens on the left side of the screen that shows a Wi-Fi signal, checking to see if you are still online. Yes, you can play the game offline, of course, and there's no issues, but why would this be implemented in for a single-player game if there's no multiplayer planned? Finally, we just had Lou Studdard, creative producer from Toys for Bob, on the channel for a great half-an-hour talk. You can check out the full interview in the top right corner. Now, I asked about this logo that we have seen popping up and teasing us, and this is what he had to say. So I do got a question here that a little spicy, may not be the answer, but we're gonna go forewarning, a little spicy.
Do I need some milk?
Maybe.
Cool the spice.
So when you 106% the game, which is something very few people can do ever, when you go back to Rude Awakening and you hit the TV, a little logo pops up for a split second. Can you comment on it, or is it more of a stay tuned type of situation?
What is this? I'm not familiar with.
You're not familiar?
This. No. What are you referring to? I don't know what it ever could be that you are inferring and or referring to.
All right. I'll slide that one aside. Now, I'm not going to put words in Lou's mouth, and I'm not going to comment anymore on this, so you take this statement as you like. Now, I want to swing back to Liam for a second. Again, I don't want you guys to attack him in any way, because he may have been initially technically right. Wumpa League may have been shelved or pushed back on Toys for Bob's side, but Activision may have given the project to Beanox, hence why Liam is now getting conflicting sources. Why give it to Beanox? I'm not sure. I'm not a game developer. But overall, the stance of Wumpa League, or whatever this multiplayer game is being called, being cancelled, shelved, or canned, just doesn't add up to me. There's too much evidence saying that at least something is coming. But what is that something? I have no idea. But I am not convinced that whatever this project is has gone to the wayside. But what do you guys think? Do you think Wumpa League is still a thing? Comment below and let me know. Thank you so much to all those who not only support the channel, but myself and my family. Because of your contributions, I'm able to do this full time. If you'd like to support the channel, please consider clicking the join button or becoming a Patreon with the link in the description. I also live stream every Thursday and Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come on by and say hi. Again, thank you to everyone, and I'll see you guys in the next video and or live stream.
Alright. That was CanadianGuyEh's video of why was Crash 4 Online cancelled. If you want to see the original video, links in the description. As always, I'm Nitro Vaporwave. See you guys later.